Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, welcome to this video, HTML for beginners. It's going to be a very basic introduction to not just HTML itself, but to the web. HTML is one of the foundational technologies that power the web as we know it today. So it is, think of it as your first step in the journey of learning how to code your own websites from the scratch. So I'm really excited to be bringing this to you, and this video is basically for beginners. If you've never heard the word HTML before, and this is your first time hearing it, or maybe you've heard it before but you really do not understand what it's about and you are looking for a resource to get a clearer understanding of what HTML really is, then this video is for you. So let's jump right into it. So this is what we're going to cover in this. It's going to be a playlist. I usually don't like making long videos, so it's going to be, I'm going to break it down into a playlist of short videos that you can actually finish in like 5 minutes, and then you go to the next one. That's how I like to make this kind of crash courses. So think of it as a crash course on HTML. It's going to cover pretty much all the basics of everything you need to know to write a web page in HTML, right? There are other things that go into making websites, or that go into making web pages apart from just HTML. There is CSS and there's JavaScript. I have a playlist on this channel. I think front end fundamentals or foundations of front end development. Just look for it. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description of this video so that you can also check that out. Yeah, let's get started. So we're going to look at introduction to HTML. We're going to look at the basic syntax. We're going to look at text formatting. We're going to look at lists, links and images, tables, forms, semantic HTML. So these are pretty much what we're going to cover. All right, so let's go straight to what is HTML. So HTML is actually an acronym for Hypertext Markup Language. So it's the structural layer of the web page, right? I mentioned earlier that there are three things. There are three core technologies that are used for building websites. They are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, HTML is the structural layer. We use it to define the structure and the content of the web page, right? CSS can be called the presentation layer, right? And then JavaScript is more like the functional layer. But in this video, we are focusing on HTML. Maybe in upcoming videos or upcoming content, there will be content for CSS and JavaScript. All right, so the content of this the content of web pages that we define with HTML can include texts. It could be images, it could be links, or it could be multimedia like videos. So HTML does not handle complex functionalities such as interactivities or like complex functions on the web page. It's basically to define the structure and the content of the web page. That's what HTML was originally built for sharing content across the web. But now HTML as a technology has evolved to being used just for text content. You can now use it to build really you can now present complex complex media and images, multimedia and other things. So that's HTML in a very high level overview of what HTML is. So in the next video we are going to see more on HTML. So see you in the next video.